Hi Gemini, Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and a Gemini Moon. Welcome to your tarot videoscope for July 2018 by Ama. It's very important that you also listen for your rising sign and for your moon sign. And as I am doing these readings for each and every one of the zodiac signs, I keep getting that this month, most likely your rising sign will be making better sense to you. So go to the video for your rising sign as well. We are going to have eclipses happening. It is a very important month. We have a solar eclipse happening on July 12th in the sign of Cancer, and a full moon lunar eclipse on the sign of Aquarius on July 27, followed by another eclipse at the beginning of August. So I did prepare a Vimeo video for those of you who are interested for download and purchase, where I'm looking at how this eclipse season, July-August 2018, is influencing the next 6 months of your life. Astrologers say that an eclipse influences your life for the next 6 months. As I was doing these Vimeo videos for you, for each sign, I did discover that for some signs, you are going to feel the effects of these eclipses between 9 to 12 months even. So if you want to know more, if you are interested to know the next 9 to 12 months of your life, how these eclipses are going to influence them, click in the link down here below. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos. If you'd like to schedule a private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may also visit my website amalightworker.com. Of course, I am linking all of that information down here below. Please like, share, and subscribe. When you subscribe, remember to turn on the little bell. That's the little bell icon. That's the notification bar, and it will notify you when I upload videos like this one, or each and every time that I do live streaming. And because as it is such an important month, I could be doing more than one live streaming for you guys this month. Now allow me to focus on this reading for you. I did open 3 cards from the regular tarot deck and 1 more from the Angels Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. The general feeling that I am picking up for you, Gemini, have to deal with decisions, maybe having to deal with a therapist, a lawyer, or someone in the law enforcement agency. So getting some advice or help from someone. If you are in a relationship, you may feel the influences of these eclipses if you are in a relationship. But I also keep getting a general sense of moving forward with some projects, moving forward with ideas, moving forward with work, or even looking for a new job for some of you, or looking for new ways to generate more money. And you could also be improving your lifestyle or your health. And people, how you communicate with people, or suddenly running into people that maybe you haven't seen in such a long time, that is also coming up. You may end up also making new acquaintances with, and maybe you're going to have feelings, like some sort of romantic feelings involved. Now let's break it down one by one. The first card is the Queen of Swords. If it represents a person, this Queen of Swords may be you, because it does represent a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. The meaning of the card is it represents authority of public life, ideas, represents a lawyer, a therapist, or someone in the law enforcement agencies. Someone who's firm, creative, a person who offers help and advice from her experience. Because this is a general reading, this Queen of Swords, it's not necessarily a woman, may also be a man. So don't pay attention to the gender, because it is a general reading. For some of you, I feel that you could be consulting with someone because you may try to finalize something. For some of you, this has to deal with a new business contract or a contract related to some sort of a business affairs. Could be about a job. It could be in regards to a job contract. If you are dealing with important documents or dealing in some ways with a legal aspect to a situation, you could be just moving to the next stage of it, because I don't necessarily see if it is like a lawsuit or if it is like a big settlement. I don't necessarily see that coming to the situation being finalized. But I do see like other things that have to deal with legal documents or legal paperwork in some way, progressing forward to the next stage. You could be consulting with this Queen of Swords. For some of you, this is a mother or a mother figure to you. Could be a teacher or a mentor, a coach or a therapist, because I do feel that you may need to go very thoroughly and get into every little detail to something. Could be a document, could be a book, could be an essay, could be the an itinerary to something. Maybe you're traveling, but it could also be about spiritual counseling, and you may want to get a reading or a healing. But whatever this is, I do feel that a professional of some sort will be helping you to get all the necessary facts, ideas, and all the necessary details to help you with something. You could be launching new things. You could be launching new business ideas. You could be launching an entire new business, and maybe that's why this person is showing up for you as a professional to help you or assist you with something. Do pay attention to your feet, because for some reason I either keep getting your feet or your legs may be sensitive, or you may be prone to injuries. You may also notice a new authority figure in the place of work. You may be dealing with a new authority figure in the place of work. And for some of you, I feel like you may really have some ideas about where do you like your career to go. You may be going in a completely new direction with your career even. The next card that you have is the Five of Pentacles. To me, it means viewed by others as unfit, but remaining together. Misery, but also hope. And it's a reminder for you that a true partner or a true friend is with you for good or worse. It also means seeking out a new, more accepting society, and never lose everything. So now allow me to focus and let me figure out what this is. For some of you, this could be about a work-related situation that is going to be like lose something, gain something. And it is about some sort of a new position. The way this situation around you ending up in a new position is going to be a little bit either mysterious, or it may just happen out of nowhere, like all of a sudden. This may not necessarily happen right now in July. It could still be happening in the next upcoming 3 months. So anywhere between now in July and the upcoming 3 months, you're going to have some surprises. They could be a little bit shocking, but in some ways you are going to land either a new job position or a new job. It feels like for some of you, emotionally or mentally, you are just trying not to deal with your past, trying to escape from something of the past that doesn't feel very comfortable for you. But I also keep getting that either people from the past may be making a comeback, or events related to the past in some ways are going to be making a comeback, because I do see you dwelling on decisions or even dwelling on the past, either mentally having to make a decision or with your feelings, how you feel about it. I do keep getting a certain sense of your feelings suddenly changing, and for some of you these feelings may also go up and down, and it could be a little bit challenging for you. I keep hearing expect some big money maker ideas. You could be generating big ideas. You might start to act on these ideas, because I do feel that different Geminis at different months, you are going to start to generate more money, but you are going to generate money in a consistent way. So if money has been constant, now I keep getting that. And again, it could happen between now and the next 3 months, when you are going to see that money is going, or you're generating money in a more consistent way. You may have to reflect on a relationship that you may have, a marriage that you may have, but you could also be looking for a love partner. You could be the one looking for a relationship. And I also feel that you may get invitations to either join like a whole new social group, to join like memberships to a club, memberships to something that is very exclusive. You may also get to know people in a different events that you could be going, and some of these events could be related to networking or could be work related, because I do see you connecting with a whole new group of people. Please be very careful, because someone who is very close to you, they could be having something going on around money. Maybe there's some sort of a scheme going on. Be careful of anything that could be offered to you that seems to be too good. So any scheming or any scams going on around. The next card that you have is the Ten of Wands. So all the 3 cards that you have generally are very good cards, but as you see, even though the cards are good, there's some sort of an underlying sense of confusion or tension, and the feelings changing constantly. The Ten of Wands, it means being in charge, in command, the burden of success, lightening your load, overworking, and time for a new endeavor. And to me personally, it also means either moving up with your career, like changing homes and living in a new, better home. And generally it also means like some sort of an upgrade in your life, in your lifestyle. Now allow me to tune in and let me figure out what this is. Pay attention to communication and the devices that you may use to communicate with other people, or different apps that you could use, different forms of technology that you can use to communicate with other people or to connect with other people. Because in some ways I keep getting a sense that some of you may be forced to purchase something new because something is not working properly. You may lose your calm. You may lose your inner peace. There's a tendency, in other words, that things may easily distract you, or you could be easily involved in other people's feelings. So it's very important that you keep your cool and your calm. I do feel that you have been preparing for something. You are carefully examined when to launch something, when to do something, when not to do something, because I do feel like one by one you have been communicating with people, you have been putting in order the right paperwork, the right documentation, any certification or licenses that you may need, and or you have already, you know, kind of tested the territory, the kind of people you want to be around, the kind of people that maybe you want to surround yourself with, and now you are preparing to take action on something. Be careful not to overwork yourself or not to take on more than you can handle, because I keep getting a sense that not everything will go according to the plan. You need to give yourself plenty of extra time, even time to rest. So pay attention not to overwork yourself. And for some of you, it could be all about work, more money coming in, more work coming in. So please pay attention not to overdo it. There's some sort of a fixing and repairing going on. I don't know if you're fixing and repairing maybe a computer or a cell phone or a home environment or an office, but they're telling me that something will, you could also be remodeling, but something now that was up for fixing and repairs now will be completed. I keep getting something around like having to fix or change light bulbs, electricity, or like electricity acting up a little bit. You may be having some issues around that. I also feel that there's also a certain sense of secrecy. It's like you have all of these ideas, you have all of those plans, but you are also very careful around some people, so they don't have to know everything about you. You could be consulting someone or getting somebody's opinion and help, and maybe you end up meeting someone. Because for some of you, a relationship is indicated. Either you recently met someone, or there's plenty of chances for you in some ways to enter a relationship. So more so than you meeting someone, to me it's coming up as you already met someone and now a relationship may come out of it anywhere between now and the next 3 months. The next card that you have is the King of Fire. I'm going to read you the card first. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. It says focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. And people who advise you are showing up twice. For some of you, you could be a little bit distracted by this King of Fire. And this could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, sun, rising, or moon sign. For some of you, maybe there's a lot of sexual feelings and attraction among you, or you could be so you may be falling in love, and maybe there is this relationship, and everything evolves around a relationship. For some of you Geminis, you may find it a little bit hard either to stay focused on your goals. You could be easily distracted. So whatever is going on around you emotionally, it feels like pay attention to your emotions. And try to stay as focused, as grounded as you can, because you may have a tendency to easily get bored or easily get distracted there are some people from your past for some reason. Either you're going to run into people from your past, you may be going into an event or a gathering, you are going to be invited in something, in some sort of a celebration of a gathering, and it could be rather an intimate one. Maybe there's not a lot of people, and you could be changing feelings around that. I'm going, I'm not going. I keep getting a sense that you may need to go and you may need to socialize, because too much time alone, maybe this is not the time for you to have too much time alone and to be isolated. However, do pay attention to how you communicate with others, because Mercury is also retrograde and communication problems may arrive. Some of you may end up launching your own business or even landing a new position, like a new leadership position, because this is being indicated. You could be having the feeling that maybe you are running into signs that to you personally, if you believe in signs, they mean something to you. This is a time for you of manifestation. You are releasing old karma, so old contracts that you have with other souls, and you are generating new karma. So basically they're telling me it's like the old world is meeting the new world, the old you is meeting the new you, because physically but also emotionally there's going to be some sort of a rebirth. Who you used to be, it's not that anymore. You have evolved, you have new ideas, you have new feelings. So it's pretty much going to be like a little bit of like inner turmoil, because basically they're telling me the old meets the new. I feel that whatever you are going to be doing this month, you could be generating a lot of buzz, a lot of attention. People will be talking about you. You may be launching like a YouTube channel, or you could be launching like a Twitter account, a newsletter. Whatever this is, again, they're telling me that a lot of attention will be focused on you, and for some of you, you are going to be receiving a good news coming to you from a family member. Something is up to be celebrated in the family. Some sort of celebration in the family is coming up. So either you or the family could be preparing for it, because maybe it's not going to happen right now in July. But overall, I keep getting a certain sense of moving forward, having to make some changes, having to be shocked a little bit, but it does feel like a big revolution, so to speak, and you are going to be propelled to move forward in a positive way. I hope that this made sense to you. Leave me a comment down here below. Click in the link down here below. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos where I'm doing a whole prediction for your sign, how the next 6 to 12 months of your life will be influenced by this eclipse season of July, August 2018. Email me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com, or visit my website, amalightworker.com. Stay tuned, because I will be doing a live streaming, or a few of them, this month. Like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up, and I will connect with you again next time.